everyone. Welcome to the Healing Room. This is a place where individuals can express themselves without being judged. This is a safe place, and I'm creating that for everybody just to be able to come and express themselves without being judged. Welcome, Daryl, to the Healing Room.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Of
I appreciate
course,
it.
of course, of course. Tell me a little bit about you. I know you're an artist, upcoming artist, and fashion designer. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, do you want to know how I got into art and then how I got into fashion?
Yeah.
And just, hold up. Let me get one more because it's a story.
Let's hear it.
So, pretty much, I'd always been into art and fashion. Like, I've always had an interest in it.
Uh-huh.
But I taught myself how to draw when I was around 6 years old, starting with the stick figures, naturally.
Uh-huh.
And I got into fashion because my my family, at least with my mom and my sister, we were obsessed with America's Next Top Model growing
Oh,
up.
so listen, so was I.
That was where it all started.
So
So,
was I.
I mean, granted, we don't really rock with Tyra like we used to, but thank you, Tyra.
Thank you, Tyra.
So I got into fashion just from like learning how to sketch, and then pretty much I got into sewing a little bit. I actually didn't really get into art until college. I mean, I've taken like a handful of art classes, maybe like 7th grade, 8th grade. High school didn't touch it at all for whatever reason.
Okay.
But once I got into college, I kind of revisited it a little bit, learned how to sketch properly and kind of, didn't think anything of it. When the pandemic happened, that's when I said, what can I do to expand and experiment and try new things? And I said, why not get into painting? So I did that a little bit, went back to college for a little bit, took maybe one more painting class just so I can work on some new techniques. And from there on, that's where it all began and started. And here we are.
Okay, all right. So do you sell your paintings or do you work for or do you have your own? How exactly do you sell your paintings?
Well, as of right now, the only way I've sold a painting so far was through Instagram.
Okay.
So how that whole story happened was during the pandemic, I'm still experimenting, trying to, discover my style and everything. And, I did a painting inspired by Rihanna, by her anti-album cover.
Shout out to Rihanna.
Period. Where's R9? Where is it? But so pretty much I did like a little inspired painting by that. And, I just posted it. And this is during the beginning stages of my art career. So at the time, I'm just like, I'm still learning, still experimenting. Like, what's my style? Who are my inspirations? So on. And I did that. I posted that painting and got a good amount of love from it.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine, and I was living in Asheville at the time.
Okay.
A friend of mine that I met out there, he said, hey, I really like this. Well, how much? And I said, you know what? DM me. We chatted it up. Literally got it to him the next day, sold it for $50. And it was all on paper.
Wow.
So that was where it started. It was literally just a practice painting on paper and literally bought it. And I was like, oh, maybe I might actually can do something with this.
Okay, listen, that sounds so interesting. Listen, Healing Hearts might need, some logos. We might need, some shirts, some pens. We might need a fashion designer.
I got you.
You got it? Okay. That is awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. So I'll look forward to seeing your work.
Absolutely. I actually have some shows coming up relatively soon.
Okay.
This Friday at the House of Drip Gallery in Shelby. That'll be my first little exhibition there. And I currently also have another show coming up on August 1st called Thrift Gala.
Okay.
And that's actually going to be just a huge fashion, thrifted, find events, upcycle. It's going to be a really cool event. And they also have live painters, and they wanted me to present some of my work there. So there's that. And then the very next week, I have a spoken word and art auction there.
Oh my goodness.
So
shout out
we're rolling.
Listen, shout out to all the art exhibits here. He's the real deal. Contact him. Where can they find you at?
So my name is Daryl, but I also go by Mars Black. That's my artist name.
Okay.
And Mars Black, that pretty much defines the style a little bit, unapologetically black.
Listen, I know that's right.
So it's at Mars Black on Instagram. And you'll also find my email for any commissions or any inquiries for pricing. So that's where you can find me.
Okay, that is what's up. I'm very proud of you for that.
Thank you so much.
So let's talk about this fashion. When did you get into the love of fashion?
So going back to Top Model, it all started there. Okay. Then I got into watching Project Runway and things like that. And I said, oh, wait, that's actually really cool. Because funny story. Back when I was a kid, fashion really was like a total departure from what I originally wanted to do.
Okay.
When I was like, 6, I wanted to be a roller coaster engineer. Until I found out my grades
Listen.
sucked. I was like, oh,
Okay.
physics? No thanks. I was like,
That's
shoot,
funny.
biology is enough.
Okay.
But so pretty much fashion, it all kicked in from there. And I would literally just be designing and just sketching all the time in class while I'm just, I'm supposed to be paying attention, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a little little ADHD, maybe a little bit.
It's okay.
But I would literally, like, if I'm just sitting in class, I would just be just drawing dresses and all that. And like some of my friends that I grew up with, they would literally look at like my sketches on paper, and they're like, "Oh, that's fire!" And I'm like, "Wait, really?" Like I'm just doodling. They're like, "No, this
Yeah.
is really dope."
Okay.
So, man, I wish I knew how to sew back then, because imagine the coin I would have made from prom season.
Absolutely.
Look, I would have probably been able to afford my college tuition just
Yeah.
from the prom commission.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so from pretty much from there, then I really wanted to study it in school, but at the time I was just like, okay, school, then having to work a lot. I kind of had to pick and choose, so I kind of just pretty much just kept working. But from there, I said, there's a way that I can still design without having to go to school, and especially too with
Yeah.
how expensive school is.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I really want to be in debt forever?
Right. Absolutely. I
Like, that's
understand
a
that.
lot. So I said, what can I do to really get the ball rolling with fashion again, and really just just take it there? Because like there's been plenty of designers that I know of that maybe they dropped out of design school and they never went, but look at how successful they are now. So I was looking at designers like I believe Oscar de la Renta. I don't think he went to design school. If you also look up today's, he's a really one of my favorites currently. His name's Laquan Smith. You ever heard of him? He's
Shout out
really
to Laquan
fire.
Smith. You have a fan over
He
here,
is a
Laquan.
fire designer. His work is like, he literally designed things for like Cardi B.
Okay.
He designed some of Beyonce's looks. Like, I'm like, this dude is everything. He never went to design school. He's completely self-taught. So I said, you know what? Let me actually really lock in on my craft. So I looked up, tried to find as many sewing classes as I can, and even tailoring. So because really for me, when it comes to fashion, I'm all about, I want the clothes to fit like a glove.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go in and just, because I know a little sewing knowledge, but not enough. It's not to my liking. So I'm like, let me really study my craft and really sharpen it. Because I said, once I'm ready to launch, I want it to be something successful. And and they can't say that the clothes don't fit.
Right.
I want it tailored.
Tailored. Well, listen, Cardi B, all the major fashion logos, you have an upcoming artist right here. Look him up. Where can they find you?
So you can find me at on Instagram at Mars Black. That is MARZ.BLAQ. You can find me there. Send me a DM. We can have a conversation, or we can create some gorgeous stuff. Whatever you want to do.
It's all about the conversations and networking, you guys. Put yourselves out there. You never know who's watching or who's listening. Always remember that.
That's a word.
Okay, so listen, Daryl, one question I want to ask you. How is your love life going?
Hold up.
Yes, go and take another sip. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
What's there to talk about? There's no love life right now.
Okay, have you ever been in love?
I've been in love probably once in my life before.
Aw.
I would say there was a time where I was dating someone.
Okay.
And I feel like the love was there. But
Okay.
later down the line, things just didn't pan out the way we thought. And it was a lot of, I guess you could say, creative differences in the relationship. So ultimately, we just had to, break things off. And from there, I just said, I'll admit I kind of went through a little bit of a time where I just said, I'm just going to just live on autopilot for a while and just, go to work.
Focus on yourself.
Focus on me. But it kind of got to that point where it felt like I was just living in just autopilot. Like, it's just, I'm living in a bit of a loop right now.
Right.
And I'm getting to that point now where I'm just like, you know what? In the words of RuPaul, shout out to RuPaul, if you can't love yourself, how are you going to love anybody else?
That's so true. If you cannot love yourself, how can you love somebody else? And that is true, ladies and gentlemen. Take that advice. If you can't love yourself, how can you love somebody else?
Mm-hmm. So really, it all starts with loving yourself first.
Yeah.
And so I'm still in that mode of falling in love with myself first, not in like a vapid or vain way, but just more so just taking care of myself and really leaning into the things I've always said I wanted to lean into, creatively, mentally, spiritually, all of that.
Absolutely.
And I said, let's lock in on myself. And and I never know. Maybe the person is out there waiting on me, but we're just not in the right space yet, or
Yeah.
we just haven't met yet.
Yeah.
So I look at it like that, and you never know who you meet.
You just never know who you might meet, and meeting someone comes in mysterious ways too.
Truly.
You can be in the
Absolutely.
Publix grocery line bringing up a loaf of bread and some chips,
Mhm.
okay, and have a conversation. But do you feel like you've learned anything from that? Like the person that you were in love with, your past relationships, do you feel like you've learned anything from that?
I know the one thing I learned from was don't compromise.
Okay.
Like, don't compromise in regards to trying to make someone else happy, when in reality that kind of shrinks you down a little bit.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where it's like, I thought in a relationship it's about trust and support, and that companionship. I mean, we had the companionship, and it was a solid relationship to a degree. However, when it came to the things that we wanted in life and where we wanted to go, we just didn't see eye to eye there.
Yeah.
So I said, let me start getting into those spaces where there are those like-minded individuals, in the art world or in the fashion world, even in the gaming world. I'm also a gamer too. Haha. But so I said, let me go into those spaces and really learn and really get connected with the people who, I don't want to say think exactly like me, but we can challenge each other, challenge each other mentally.
Yeah.
And,
that's important.
It is.
Yeah.
It makes things interesting too.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't want to be with somebody who's exactly like me. That's weird.
Yeah, I always felt that way too. I always said, you know what? I don't want to be with someone. I'm a hopeless romantic.
Same. Hold up. What's your sign?
Leo.
Libra. No wonder we connected. Don't leave me hanging on this one. No wonder.
Okay,
that makes so much sense.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a hopeless romantic. I love the long walks on the park and beach picnics and just cute little names. Like, I'm all about that. I love the
and getting flowers for no reason.
Getting flowers just because it's a Monday.
Period.
Hey, sweetheart, I was thinking of you. It's Monday.
I like that. I love that.
I'm a hopeless romantic, and I want somebody the total opposite. If
Absolutely.
you're the total opposite, that's what I'm geared for.
Yes.
So I understand that.
No, and then on top of that too, and you don't want somebody who's just gonna be a yes man or a yes woman. It's always good to have kind of like that. Conflict is not the word I was looking for. I'm thinking more so like challenging each other, you know what I mean? Trying to bring out the best in each other and keeping that and it makes things definitely interesting in a relationship,
It does.
It really does. And, and the person I was with before, my first love, we kind of had that a little bit, but it just overall in regards to where we wanted to go in our lives, just didn't see eye to eye. So it's always important, definitely in love, to be with that person that you can definitely grow with, as opposed to growing apart from.
Yeah.
Because it felt like that was when we kind of grew apart from there. So I said, no, I want us to grow together. But how are you going to grow with me when you're kind of sabotaging my roots?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it kind of led into something like that. So that was where it was like, yeah, I gotta end that one.
Of course, it's like when you find the right one, you definitely will know it.
Exactly.
You definitely. That word desire, you know what? Desire to me is up here. That word
Absolutely.
Desire
Yup.
is right up there with love for me.
I know that's right.
Like, I have a desire to call you. I have a desire to send you a text. I have a desire to send you flowers.
Like, if you don't do any one of those things, just out of nowhere, it's like something don't feel right.
Something
like,
just don't feel right, right?
What? Like, hold up, what's going on here?
Of course. And it's just a beautiful thing when it happens.
Absolutely, yeah. And really, and love is just, and we need more love in the world. Let's be honest. We really do. We do. Even if it means loving yourself for a little bit. Love on yourself at the end of the day.
I just feel like, really why I'm in this business of love is because I feel like we need more of it.
Absolutely.
In a world full of temptation.
We need more Cupids.
Sex, temptation, all this stuff going on now.
Whatever happened to passion?
What happened to love?
Where's passion? Give me passion all day.
Right. Listen, I want y'all to DM me, and I need to know what happened to love. DM me, Instagram me on Letitia Simmons. I need y'all to let me know what happened to love. I'm so open to hear what y'all have to say and how y'all feel about it.
Definitely. And so in regards to like, I lost my train of thought there.
Okay.
I was thinking like, so I was watching one of your videos one day.
Okay.
I was like, hold up. I love that question that you asked where you said, you know, if you had to describe your love life in a song, what would it be?
Yeah.
And like, even like, what would be like your ideal song? So
Mhm.
what would be yours out of curiosity?
Mine would be like maybe Happy Feelings by Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Nice.
You know, I'm in a very good space in my life.
I
Like
know that's
I'm
right.
extremely happy.
Yes.
I'm in a great space. You know, I
Yes.
wake up happy, I go to sleep happy.
I love that.
And I love that for me.
And I love that for you too.
I
Like
love
that.
that
Like
for
seriously,
me.
that's amazing. Like, and you got to do that for yourself every chance that you get. Just because you know, especially with just a lot of negativity, just always around all the time. You just kind of just got to just shut it out and just invite more love in, no matter what. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like that old school love. Let's bring that back. You know, shout out to Barbara and James Simmons, my grandparents, who've been together forever. You know, their love life and their love story is beautiful. Hey, Grandma, I love you. Their love story is very beautiful. You know, they've been together for a long time.
That's awesome. And like, you rarely hear those things nowadays. It's like, it's like, dang, like you hear somebody getting married and all of a sudden they're like done. It's like done in 2-3 years. I'm like, dang, what happened?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Life.
True.
Life kicks in.
It does.
But when that person comes, you definitely will know.
Absolutely. And really, we all need that person that just helps boost our lives up just that much more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, never get tired of each other.
That's it.
You don't want that.
That's it. Listen, when I'm 50 and 60, don't grow tired of me. I want you to love me the same way as if you loved me 30 years ago.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yup. And then really and I was going to say, I think the song of choice for me.
Yes, what's your song choice?
So, I mean, I could say like Real Love, Mary J. Blige. I could say that, but I think what really the type of love I'm looking for, I want that Fire and Desire, Rick James, Tina Marie type of love. Give me that one.
Shout out to
That's what I need.
Listen,
that's what I need.
Song is everything. Every time it comes on, I'm like screaming to the top of my lungs.
Listen, look, I want my partner, when I look at them, I want that song to be playing in my head when I look at them. When I lock eyes. When I lock eyes on that person.
When you lock eyes, we're looking to the camera, we're locking eyes.
Exactly.
Right now.
You just hit the Tina Marie note.
Listen, absolutely. You know what? Luther Vandross, so amazing. To be loved. He said, I'll follow you to the moon and the sky above.
Love that.
What's better than that?
Ain't nothing. Let's be real.
What's better than that? No money, diamonds, or jewels can ever replace that type of feeling.
Yes.
You know.
Okay. What about, there was another song I had in my mind. It was, oh my God. Stevie Wonder as that was
or Ribbon in the Sky.
Yes.
Ribbon in the Sky. Listen,
love that.
You know what? There's somebody right now sitting on their couch, drinking a cup of tea or a glass of wine, waiting and wishing that you would give them a call. Or
absolutely.
Come knock on their door and like, hey, I'm here.
Yep.
And I always feel and believe like it's somebody for everyone.
Absolutely. No, definitely. And it really does boil down to, you just got to just go out there and, I don't want to say find them, but naturally, if it's meant to be, you'll gravitate towards each other. Like, especially the way the universe works. If that person's destined to meet you or y'all are supposed to connect, it will happen. It definitely will. You just don't know when, but just be ready when it does.
Absolutely. Speaking of Mary J. Blige, I want you on the show. I want you on the interview. Reach out to Kevin Glove. I want you on the show. So please reach out to me, Mary J. Your love life, I've been following you. I want you on the show.
So I do have a question for you. So aside from Mary, who are two other celebrities you would love to matchmake for?
You know what? Nia Long. Nia.
Ooh.
I heard a podcast with her and Kiki. I would definitely love to match Nia Long. I know what she's looking for. I know what you desire. Give me a call. Reach out to Kevin Glover. Reach out to Letitia Simmons on Instagram and Facebook. I would love to match Nia Long.
And then who's the other? Who'd be another
one?
Let's
see. Who's the other one I would love to match? You know what? There's so many. You know what?
I'm trying to think who's currently single right now.
There's a lot of people, there's a lot of celebrities out there who are in relationships, believe it or not, and who are married.
Oh, do you know who's somebody who I just thought about? What if you match Tiana Taylor?
Tiana,
That would
absolutely.
be
You know what? She just coming out of a marriage.
no. Actually,
and
I
she
take
just
that
coming
back.
out of a relationship.
I take that back. Megan the Stallion.
Megan.
Megan.
Megan, you know
Match
what,
her,
Megan?
please.
You know what, Megan? You're a beautiful soul, and I would love to match you, Megan. Please reach out to me. If you're looking at this, reach out. Letitia Simmons, Kevin Glover, I would love to match
Come on,
you.
manifest it. Manifest
I'm
it.
manifesting this. Listen, just because one relationship doesn't work doesn't mean another one will fail.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yup.
I would love but Nia Long is on my top list.
Yes.
To kind of get out there and matchmake because I know what she needs.
No, that would be dope.
I
That
definitely
would be so
know
dope.
what she needs. I definitely know what she needs.
And then who is Nat? I had one more. Oh my goodness. I was trying to think of who was another celebrity. But I think really like Megan and Nia, I'd say definitely get them matched.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No, I think
I'm waiting
would be
on
dope.
that call and that DM.
Come on, reach out on the
Let's
IG. Do it.
Let's go.
And then, well, I was gonna say, did you have anything that you want to mention?
Yes, I just want to appreciate and thank you so much for coming on my show.
Thank you.
This is my #1 debut.
Not the debut.
This
What?
is the debut. I'm so excited and I'm so honored. Shout out to Connected. Shout out to Kevin Glover for giving me the opportunity to come on as the #1 matchmaker in Charlotte, Letitia Simmons. If you need love, call me. If you need any relationship counseling or coaching, call me. I'm here for you. And I don't want you to feel like love is not for you because it definitely is. You just got to find the right one. And I will definitely help you find the right one.
Absolutely. Expedite it.
Expedite it. Absolutely. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in to the show. And remember, you're worth it. Trust me.
And cheers to that one.
Cheers to that one. Absolutely. Thank you, you guys.
All right, we still rolling.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hey, not a first back.
Thank you so much.
I'm tired. Thank you.
Thank you.
And let me see here. I was gonna say, is it still rolling right now? Is it? I can't tell.
Can't, you lied.